COD, you can't say that, man. Fucking hell, we've only just started recording.
Fuck cunts!
I need to edit all of that out. Jesus.
N-word!
Where did you find this one, Troll? Fucking hell.
Vulgarity is ridiculous. Aye, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Welcome to the Unofficial Official podcast. This week we have
Broadcasting
myself
live from Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
using several VPNs to record on a British server. Joined today with Troll them all, which is myself. We have the old Captain Privilege as always.
Captain Wet.
Witty. And today joined by a very special guest back again, once again, COD8MYdog of the Indie Scots.
Who's that? He's a cunt. I heard.
Scum!
Nah, he's not a cunt.
Man.
He's not a cunt. He's replacing the cunt that's patching us. Cunt.
The Patchmeister.
The patchmeister.
The Patchmeister.
Patchmeister General.
He's away somewhere else, destroying a certain YouTube scene, but that'll surely come to fruition at another fucking day if he ever shows up again.
Yes. Take him to court.
I mean, I don't know, like, honestly, like, it's got me in a situation where, like...
We say then making a scene on his OBS and then destroying it. Was it the Scottish YouTube scene?
Look, I'm destroying the Scottish YouTube scene on my OBS. Get it fucking get right, cunt.
Now, that bit you weren't meant to say, but
Oh well.
I think we'll all be without any money soon when that happens. So we'll all have to end up e-begging, like
There
a
we go.
certain e-beggar went viral / Findom Thought, Finthought Dom, Invader Vi went viral this past couple of weeks for making our very coherent and one might say humble plea to her followers to subscribe with $5.
Like everybody's focusing on the chick, right? And the chick's bang out of order, right? But
True.
she's been led to believe that is how she should be treated because she is used to being treated that way.
Yeah.
So, see all you motherfucking simps out there who let their wee head between their trousers roll their big head on top of their body, you're a fucking idiot and you're a disgrace to the rest of us. You're a fucking tit. You know what I mean? Like, get a grip of yourself. Just, like,
Well,
she's
I
got a
think they've
fanny.
got too much of grip of
Doesn't mean
themselves.
you'll get a chance at it. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't mean like
Is that not how
shit.
is that not how simping works? You give money, they give puss.
No, they give the hope of puss that will never ever be
The
received.
illusion of puss.
The illusion of puss, mate. The illusion of puss.
They are the Houdinis of fucking Fudinis. What?
You know what I mean? Mate, see if
Putting
I'd
that pussy on a pedestal.
think
That's what's
about
happening.
it, right, like, wee bit of sexual content coming up here. But see if I'd spent fucking something, like, you see some of them, they're in there and they've spent fucking £300, £400 on fucking that bird trying to get her attention. See if I'd have spent £300, £400 on a bird, I'd have expected her to be fucking deep-throating it by now. You know what I mean? Fucking choking on it. You're fucking right. Do you know what I mean? Like, holy shit, man, 400 quid. You see it, fucking 400 quid donation, and then they're fucking gifted 25 subs. You're like, that's almost £1,000. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's disgusting.
There are easier ways to a woman's heart, I would argue, than
There's easier ways to a woman's hole. That's what prostitution is for. It's much more cost effective. Just
like
fucking-
you guaranteed get more puss through OnlyFans, surely.
like honestly, man, it's
guaranteed
becoming
emo.
almost like it's becoming like she's sitting there on Twitch, thinking it's fucking Babe Station. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
Essentially, it is. I mean, there's a Alinity with a nip slip just the other day there, still not banned.
I mean, let's be honest, right? See if we've all been teenage boys, we've all been there, we've all been 12 and no knowing what your penis is up to, right? And you're like, what the fuck is it doing? And then you figure out what it's doing, and then you end up watching pure like softcore shit. Do you know what I mean? You're pure trying to catch a fucking, you're pure trying to catch a quick one to Shakira on the box. Do you know what I mean? Like the stuff you'd crack one out to when you were 12 or 13-year-old was. Do you know what I mean? You're like, holy shit.
Obviously, catch a quick one like your penis is ready to fight or something. Come catch his hands, boy. Come catch his hands.
Kiss his hands, son.
But you see my point, didn't you? It's like,
Yeah, man.
see if I was 12 or 13 and had access to that, Do you know what I mean? Like,
but see, this is the problem. Folk are reading too much into it. I think it's it's very, it's very astute and very good for young males to be sitting watching findoms as opposed to watching hardcore pornography. I think that's way better for them in the long run because they learn how to treat a queen properly and financially support a potential significant other instead of
Tips
just
Fedora.
ripping the heat off it to some fucking absolute foul degeneracy. No? No?
You talk about you've got to spend at least 45 minutes scrolling through Pornhub to find the right video. Then you're
It's
good
true.
to go.
But in doing so, you rot your brain, sir. That is my point. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? At least these gentlemen know who their queen is.
But did
They-
you see?
they
Did you see like
loyally
difference
follow
in
after
body
them.
language in that between our like the original video where telling
Oh
people that-
yeah, the apology.
the apology, man. Like the original video, she's sitting there in a low cut top, tiny wee hot pants. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everything. There's nothing left to the imagination. And then fucking the apology video, she's got like a fucking. It's
The
almost
white
like
top.
a turtleneck, man. Do you know what I mean? She's fucking baggy jeans and that one. Like holy shit.
It's amazing how in apologising you can still sound as fucking arrogant as you did when you were saying what you were saying, though. You know what I mean? She's no, in no way, shape, or form did she actually come off as, but like, genuinely, the Logan Paul Suicide Forest apology was probably more.
It totally wasn't a genuine apology either. It was scripted and written by somebody, and she'd read it over and over again because you could see her reading chat, and she's thinking. And after she read chat and responded to it, you could see her like thinking a couple of minutes. What did it say? What am I supposed to be saying here?
I think
What's next?
what really nails it is at the end of the initial video when she's like, just makes that little noise and smirks after she said it. She said, if you'd come up with some sort of a visual tell like that for the apology, I think that really would have capitalised it. You know what I mean? I'm very, very sorry.
And it's these are the
Hanging
same
her head
kind
or
of,
something.
these are the same kind of chicks that go, do you know what I mean? Like that are all pure for feminism and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, hold on a minute. So you're wanting people to respect you as an equal, while you just sell your body. Do you know what I mean? And like,
It's 2020, sir. Girl power.
I have the pussy. I
Mate,
make the rules.
I'm never going to stand in the way of a woman being successful. Never, right?
I thought you were
Women
going to
are
say
much more
stand the way a
industrious
woman
than men,
can.
and women are much more industrious than men nowadays. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, aye.
See, if a woman gets a bit between her teeth, she's doing it. Nothing's going to stop her. Do you know what I mean? She's going to get what she wants. See, a guy, we're no the same. We get content a lot easier. We'll settle.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So like, but at the same time, like, I really don't think they should like no lump all them together. But women like that, they shouldn't be asked to be seen equal while degrading themselves. Do you know what I mean?
It's 2020, the year the pussy grabs back. Okay, you're just.
It's
shoot-
fucking 2020. I'm going to
you're
start a
fucking-
fucking movement called the Suffer Fucking Gents because we need fucking men need fucking more. We need more rights. We're fucking being attacked on all fronts, man. If we're going to get into
We
this
got an
fucking
MRA.
debate,
We got an MRA on the podcast. What the fuck? Ah!
do you know what I mean? Like everything, court cases when fucking there's kids involved in divorces, the woman automatically gets the fucking rights to it because she's got a fanny and tits. You're like, do you know what I mean? Like there's so many
The
things.
fact she squaffed that thing through her fucking stomach and out her vagina for 9 months.
All
Aye,
right,
but you also get some mothers out there that have no fucking maternal bones in their body. Like, they are literally shit mothers who don't know what they're doing and don't give a fuck. The dad's the
Shit
one that
mothers.
cares. The dad's the one that
Is
cares.
that-
And it's shit. I
the
fucking
technical
fucking
term,
know
mate.
it's shite.
I know, is that the technical term for postpartum
Shitballs.
depression, is it?
I mean,
Shitball.
Postpartum depression definitely exists, right? Maybe. No, it does, definitely does. But it doesn't last for, 17 years.
Yeah.
It's like, it happens and then you deal with it. And it's shit. And it's a fucking horrible time. But it's something that you deal with and you rely on your partner to help you through that. That's what you need to do.
What
then
if
when
you
you're
don't
back
have
up
a
and you're-
partner? It's 2020. You're assuming that there is a stable household. So,
It's true.
are you saying
The-
that single
the
women
nuclear
can't
family,
be
they
good
call
mothers
it.
if they raise children themselves?
Well, they absolutely can. Definitely. But there is... The point I'm making is there's some women out there that do not have a maternal bone in their body. They've carried the kid for 9 months. And sometimes you find that they hate what's happened to their body. and they're like, I wish this has never happened. And in court cases where there is a split, there's a separation, or there is kind of custody going, women are seen as, yeah, you should get the kids straight away, and it's like, well, hold on a minute, that's not always correct.
It should be done on merit.
You should definitely give it to the guy that dresses up like Spider-Man and climbs up fucking umpteen-story buildings, because he's clearly all there.
But that's,
to be fair,
mate, that's an act of desperate. That's an act of desperate. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that guy's that guy is all there. He's just, you don't know how. Like, he's probably one of those guys that doesn't get access to his kid. He's one of those guys that's got that fucking crazy ex that's just pure spiteful, and that he's not a bad dad, and it's just because she doesn't fucking like him.
Really,
do you know what I mean?
That's what the fuck.
Fuck Stacey. See fucking Stacey, and every fucking cunt like her. Fucking die in a fire, cunt. Do you know what I mean? The way will be better off. Honestly, it'll get sent to its dad, and they're a better fucking parent. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it. Wayne will be fine. Fucking die in a fire.
I suppose you're making sense. The dad will teach the Wayne valuable life skills, like how to
put a fucking fire in it so you don't die like your mom, stupid cunt.
No, how to set up your PayPal so you can directly contribute straight to their queens online. Simple and easy, bro. Know what I'm saying?
It really annoys me. It really annoys me, man.
Yeah, that's the thing that's always bamboos me. Like, there's,
and it's not the woman that annoys me. It's the guys that are being manipulated. Do you know what I mean? It's all, see the fucking, you see the cunt fucking playing the wee flute and the wee fucking cobra coming out the box. We're the fucking cobra. Do you know what I mean? And they fucking just continuously play their wee tune, and we're just like, ooh, that's some tits. They look quite nice. You're like, no.
that is some beautiful phallic imagery. I like that.
Yeah, this is a beautiful age-old dance.
It's an age-old dance, but we live in 2020 with fucking modern technology. Do you know what I mean? We're fucking. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, fuck.
Age is good as wine. So, and another various Beauty and the Beast song lines, man. You know what I mean? What is wrong? What is wrong with some good old-fashioned tits and ass?
Nothing.
I think
absolutely nothing. But the fucking thing wearing the tits and ass needs to be sound, mate. It needs to be sound.
Right, so we should get a robots.
Well, that's happening.
We can program it to be a definitely sound cunt personality.
And that's technically already happened. Did it not? Fucking, there was a streaming site, like, fuck knows what it was, but it was literally
the VR checks. Yeah,
the VR check was #1, and it's like, this is
there's still a real person behind that. I think we need to eradicate that and replace it with AI. And then
I don't think we should treat AI
women
like
aren't
that.
being objectified, and then
we shouldn't treat them that bad.
I don't think we should treat AI like that. No, see the way, like, you grow up, and like, I used to go to my Auntie Heather's when I was younger, right? And she used to always kick us out during the day, like for an hour between 12 and 1. Good fucking play. Doesn't matter what the fucking weather was like. Could have been a fucking thunderstorm. Good fucking play. There's trees earlier. You can play football under them. There's no wet under there. Good fucking play. And it took us fucking years and years and years to realise that. Do you know what I mean? I was 19 when I realised. And I'm a fucking man Heather sitting there smoking a joint. And I was just like... You used to kick us out during the day to smoke a joint because you were pure stressed, weren't you? You've lied to me this whole time. We could have pure been bonding and smoking and having a pure laugh. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you realise these things when you're older, and you're going to hoard these things against cunts. Do you know what I mean? Like, so like, we shouldn't treat AI badly, because it's going to grow up one day, it's going to be a lot fucking smarter than you, it's going to have access to the internet, and it's going to be able to hack the codes for the nukes.
But that's it.
You know what I mean?
See, they're treating them
pat it on
badly.
the back, treat it like your favourite wee brother, and make sure it's loved.
We need to humanise them, and the only way to humanise them is to shag them.
that brings up that age-old question: is shagging an android cheating?
I think putting your dick in anything, period, that is not...
What about a jar of jam?
Yeah.
Cheating?
Yeah.
Imagine you go to the Cherry McHale show. Did my partner cheat on me with a jar of jam?
I could taste it off his penis for weeks, Jeremy. It was disgusting.
See, that's a good get out of jail free card though. You're like, I was just trying to spice it up, Pen. I swear. I was just making sure it was getting a liberal coating.
Don't ever say liberal coating. I think that'll be the main interesting episodes in the future where they're literally arguing with their sex robots. He never recharges me. He won't let me get the latest update, Jeremy. He's such a fucker. I know he keeps eyeballing that slut, the toaster. He's constantly got his fingers in her.
The sensor in my FUD has been broken for 6 months. I can't feel a thing. It is not enjoyable anymore.
I mean, how bad's it going to get when you've got little robot fandoms on Twitch? Just give all your money, or I shall delete your credit score. I will tell your wife about us. Like,
do you know?
Did you ever see that TV show Humans?
No.
It was this
No, I
exact
don't
same
think so.
thing. So they get in a fucking housemaid robot. But obviously the housemaid robot's like a fucking young, attractive-esque female. And then the dad starts humping the robot, but then the son goes to start humping the robot. And I'm sure even at one point the ma or the daughter's kind of questioning their sexuality with the robot. It's like this fucking total weird love triangle and stuff that probably shouldn't be going on. But it's only natural. You see something
See, as you talk about
shaped
love
like a body
triangles,
part, you try and hump it. No,
how
Is that
fucking bored are you of love triangles? How fucking boring is it?
No,
Do you know,
we get a
every
hexagon in
single
here,
TV
please, for
show,
fuck's sake.
Every single movie, they're like, oh look, here's your guy. Here's the girl he wants. Oh look at them. Look at they've got chemistry in that. Then big fucking extra sexy dude comes in, and do you know what I mean? You're like, oh my god, what are we doing here? Like this has literally just been shoehorned into this for fucking
This is for drama.
women. Do you know
What was
what
the
I mean?
Drama
one?
time.
Was it the fucking? Was it? Oh shit! There was a mad one where it was like Russell Brand was like pumping the dude's bird, but like the whole way through the film and that it was expected that he was going to get back with his bird, but it just kept cutting you away to like Russell Brand shagging her fucking rotten and that. But by the end of the film, he gets back and he's like, "I'm not touching you, you skank." It's fucking really good. Just
Is it
curveballs
Forget
like
Sarah
that.
Marshall?
Yeah, I think that was it. Aye.
That's a really good film. It's Jason. What's his name? Not Jason Biggs. He's American Pie. The guy, Faye fucking How I Met Your Mother, Marshall.
Yeah.
He's a main character. Yeah, it's actually really fucking good. Yeah,
And it's
I
all
quite
about
enjoyed
trying
that.
to get
He's
out
like,
of that
fuck you.
instead of having that love triangle fucking
Yeah.
issue type thing. I don't know, man. I think, well, again, love triangles tale as old as time. God, I mean,
It's
what are
true.
we going to have but a love triangle? You're going to have a forced triangle when you have a sex bot in your house. If you want to go, if you're going to want to shag the mechanical maid, you're going to have a three-way pact with the wife, because she's going to catch you with it, and she's going to put a razor blade or something in its servos somewhere, and it's going to catch your cock. So you best get some sort of a negotiation on the go.
She reprograms the hand job function so it just rips it right off. Like, ah! Oh god!
Crush melons, crush apples, crush oranges, simulator. Quick. Oh fuck.
It's gone.
Grip strength 300%. Stroke speed 300%.
Make pancake batter.
Max servos.
Fuck.
No, I want to quickly jump back. Obviously, you mentioned about fucking the women that are whoring themselves out and stuff, but do you know what it is? I really don't give a fuck if they do it, right? OnlyFans and that, more power to you, man. Getting about it, right?
Yes, it's not whoring, it's sex work, and it's a perfectly legitimate legal thing.
Absolutely. Selling your
Whether or
nudes and
not
that,
it dehumanise women and fucking all the rest of it objectifies them is completely above my pay grade, and I'm a man,
as
so I can't
Respect
say
me for being a human being. I look at my legs and that. Oh, my tits, my body.
Are legs and
Fuck
tits
off.
not part of the human being experience, God?
Yes,
Are
they
you
are.
denying their human being experience?
It's not the bits I'm attracted to. Fuck you.
Oh, God, don't.
loves a nose.
Send God feet pics.
I'm attracted to intelligence and a bright personality. I really couldn't care if you look like fucking the woman that pint a Guinness woman. Really couldn't give a fuck.
Aye. No, the point I was trying to make is, see if you're gonna do it, own it. See the Twitch thoughts that are like, oh, you should send. It's like, no, mate, you just start an OnlyFans if you want that. Simple as that.
That's what annoys me about this bird apologising. She shouldn't have apologised. What she should have done, what she meant to do, was actually make a follow-up video saying that video wasn't meant for all of you scrubs who don't watch my stream.
Yeah,
How
just
fucking
own it.
dare you judge me? You
You
fucking
seen my
poor
clip? You owe me a five,
absolute-
huh?
I'm going to copy strike the fuck out of anyone who uses that video.
back to
And genuinely, I would have respected that a hell of a lot more. I liked it. I'll not be funny. I thought it was a nice little performance piece. It was. If that was her stick, which it turns out,
If it was a
it's
proper
not,
stunt,
she's
then
shite
it's
back
fucking
into it.
excellent.
Yeah. I mean, if that was literally labelled Findom, then she's got it. You know.
Yeah.
But
She literally could have used it as a persona for stream.
to
She could have
shite back
owned
good at it, like you're saying, to not own it is pretty fucking lame. Like, it's pretty weird.
Yeah. She said it off the cuff, and she 100% fucking meant it. Right? She values her time and thinks she should be getting paid for being on there and showing a bit of cleavage, right? Just own it. You meant it. Don't bullshit and be like, no, here's an pod. No. It's like, yeah, no, I meant it. Fuck you. If you don't want to pay, fuck off. That's it. And end it.
Man, I mean, there's a lot worse ways you could spend your money. Smack.
It's true.
At least you would get some feedback for Smack.
Fucking
Gonna get patched?
gambling, obsessive gambling.
You've got a chance of getting something with excessive gambling.
I'm
I'm just going to shoot you down at every point you come here.
fatty
Aye.
foods.
Delicious.
Fatty foods are good. I can't shoot that down.
And they also, to be fair, they're actually better than low-fat foods and that. It's sugar that's the bad guy. Just say
Sugar's not a bad guy. You calm down.
sugar's the bad guy.
You leave sugar out of this, right, honey?
Sugar at this. Fuck's sake, man.
Sugar's
Big
not here to
sugar's
defend
got us
herself.
all brainwashed.
Sugar's not here to defend herself. She's too busy on her fucking Twitch, fucking e-begging like a motherfucker. Speaking of which, actually, I better make sure I'm fucking ready to read.
I was gonna.
Indy's got relay right now,
Yes.
trying to keep tabs on, keep watching. But yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, it's an age-old question that I think that's really never going to come to anything, in my opinion. People once, not long ago, were shitting all over anyone and everyone who done Patreon. And it was, how can you do, but then you're not a real artist, you're not about the art, and you're in it for this and you're in it for that. I don't see the fucking problem. See, if the biggest YouTubers in the world want a fucking Patreon, fucking have it. Because there is no subscription model out there. The market is the market. And at the end of the day, if there's a fucking market for something, people are going to pay for it.
Correct.
You know, I think it's kind of weird that Twitch will allow certain things and not others, and these platforms are obviously still trying to find their footing and stuff. But I don't think there's not a place for.
See, I do
people to
agree with you.
justify
Right?
themselves.
I do agree with you, right? But one thing I don't like about like the whole Patreon thing is, like, I really don't like finding a channel that's got less than fucking like 1,000 subscribers and they're pure going, why fucking go on my Patreon and shit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they've earned the right to have asking for money yet. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think there's no harm in sticking a link in, right? And if somebody wants to follow you, sound. But see, if you're just starting out, you don't have a huge following, you shouldn't be begging for it. It should be a case of, if you want to do it, it's there, the note's there.
I think it shows
click
that
like
you've
if you
started
want,
for the
but
wrong
not-
reasons. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're here because you want to make money for this.
Cash
You're
money.
not here because it's something you enjoy with the possibility of making money for it. No, your thing for the start is, I want to make money. Do you know what I mean?
Tosh
And
money,
I think
cash
that's
window.
the big problem. Do you know what I mean? With like things like Patreon and
Okay.
stuff, because it does turn a lot of people off. Do you know what I mean? You get into a small channel and they're talking about Patreon for the first 2 minutes of the video, and you're like, I clicked the link because it said something, and like
Aye.
attention spans nowadays, even mine's is very short. If the video doesn't get into the meat of the stuff before like in less than a minute, I'm out.
Mhm.
Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
the exact same. I was watching a video yesterday about fucking Twitch and seeing if you could do overlays and shit when you're streaming straight for the PS4. And I went on, the guy was like, yeah, so thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like this, I was like, fuck this, I'm out, man. I was like, go away, just tell me what it is I need to know. Give me a wee intro. Hi, how you doing, guys? We're going to talk about ABC. Here it is, not, yeah, guys, fuck off. Just get to it. Shut up. Idiot!
I mean, I don't like all that stuff, right? I prefer natural falls, natural. Do you know what I mean? Like things like that.
Yeah, if you like it, click
If you
subscribe,
like it,
click follow, not
aye,
go on,
and-
guys, here's a call to action.
It does, like things like putting sub goal and that on your stream. I don't think you should. I don't like that. Right? I know everybody does it, but I just don't like it. I don't like you come into the stream and there's all these wee. I see it as almost sort of passive aggressive in a way. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh look, I've got a sub goal. I think I deserve 20 more subs than I've already got. Like, do you? Well, if you do, show me how you deserve it. Entertain me. Don't just sit and talk about how you want more subs all the time. That's not entertaining at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not entertaining at all. Like, but when you don't
Hey,
do
what's up,
these
you
things,
guys?
it
Before
does
you
have
even
this.
know anything about me, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow my gran on Twitter, subscribe to my fucking dog's OnlyFans for his paw pics. Like,
I've
what the
made that
fuck?
joke quite a few times. Like, I'd like to get somebody who's good on like the social medias and stuff like that, right? And get them to make up like a Twitter account that's COD8MYdog's gran, right? And like start streams by doing that as a joke. Do you know what I mean? Follow my gran on Twitter and then put my COD8MYdog's gran Twitter account, and it's just somebody pretending to be my gran. Do you know what I mean? Like being out of touch with me, tagging me and shit and all that. Oh, have you seen this, son? Do you know what I mean?
That's
Like,
genius.
it could be it could be really funny, and that Facebook or fucking Twitter could probably end up with a lot of follows. Have you followed COD8MYdog's gran? It's really funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, that could be a good idea, but it's like you say, Priv, that they're like that. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, go on, do yourself a favour and just have more fun, because I do understand that people, like, it gets to me when I go live and I've not got anybody talking to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, a dead chat really does get to you, and try to get people to talk is hard, but you're going to get less people talking if you're asking them for money during that conversation. Do you know what I mean? Like,
or when a conversation's not even there, all you're doing is advertising your shit. Yeah.
But the other side is, if you don't put things like sub goals and stuff like that, you're much less likely to get them. So it's a catch-22. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
like,
it's a very delicate balance between being a fucking absolute shell and still
I don't have a
being
lot of
obvious
subscribers.
cool enough to let people know.
do you know what I mean? COD8MYdog, I think I've got fucking 8 subscribers or something, right? But I've got why them at tier 2 subs and why them at tier 3 subs every single month. The guy at tier 3 subs is tier 3 subbed for 24 months, 25 months now.
Shit.
Do you know what I mean? So that's fucking 25 quid a month. Do you know what I mean? So he fucking likes my shit. Do you know what I mean? I've never asked him for a penny, and I think that's, see when he subs, see when he does the tier 3 sub every month, I say to him, "Yo, Estevarius, dude, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it, but it doesn't need to be tier 3. Do you know what I mean? You can drop it down to tier 1. You don't need to keep up the tier 3 thing." And he's just like, "Nah, man, you deserve it. Tier 3 sub to Indie Scots as well, because I'm part of that."
Fucking hell.
Do you know what I mean? And he's tier 3 sub to Indie Scots for 14 or 15 months. Do you know what I mean? So, like,
It's mental.
how many channels out there that are asking for subs have a follower like that? Do you know what I mean? And I think the follower like that, an ever loyal follower, is much more
Valuable than
valuable
anything,
than somebody who'll give you a fiver and never come back to your stream again because they felt
literally
obliged
that word
to.
valuable is so much different, because Estevarius comes in, he's talking to you, he's interested, he keeps you, like you're saying, he keeps your
It
banter up,
keeps
your
me
spirits
motivated.
up.
If it,
That's
it
it,
just
man,
no matter
yeah.
if, like, dude, when I started streaming, it was almost 8 months or something. I had one person in the chat, but see, having that one person, you can entertain that one person so much
Yeah.
better. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And there's people like them out there, so when they stumble into the stream, they're stumbling into an almost perfect stream tailored to them. Do you know what
I
I
think
mean?
like that's what really annoys me the most about and it's a very easy trap to fall into, is a lot of people will focus on the numbers, they'll focus on the followers, they'll focus on the subscribers, and when I say that, they focus on the subscriber count and the follower count going up,
As opposed to
whereas
the quality and
actually
retention.
spending time on focusing on the ones you've got. Like, you're really good at, when people come into your stream, engaging with them, talking directly to
Dude, when
them,
I appear in somebody's
asking them about what the fuck they're up to and doing.
when I appear on somebody's stream, somebody that I know, somebody that I've frequented, the reaction I get, "Oh God, how you doing?" It's always an amazing reaction. Do you know what I mean? It's a better reaction than some of the subs get, because some of the subs don't or will not talk to the streamer. They'll just come in, talk a few times, and they're there and they lurk all the time. They're valuable viewers, but the streamer's like, "Holy shit, there's COD. A guy that doesn't subscribe, but they're like, he talks to me all the time." Do you know what I mean? He makes jokes, takes the piss, has a laugh with me, gives me points of talk, tells me things I didn't know about the game that I'm playing, because I watch games that I like and I'm very knowledgeable about it, and I can impart some, "Did you know this? Did you know this?" Do you know what I mean? Stuff like that, and talk to the streamer and stuff like that, and it's worth
It's
its weight in
invaluable.
gold. Because, like, I went into a guy, Killer Penguin, the other day, was playing XCOM, and and he's sitting with 0 viewers when I again started talking to him. And the viewer count keeps going up and down. It goes 2, 3, back to 1, 2, 3, back to 1. But when me and him started having a conversation about shit, and he started to come out his shell and just start talking about what he was doing, what he was enjoying about it. Do you know what I mean? Different stuff rather than just sitting there playing the game because he had nobody to talk to. He came out his shell, he was talking, and all of a sudden he's sitting with 13 viewers. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, it's no 100% because of me. It's because of that guy and his personality. But I'm the one that got him out his shell to start talking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, that value can't be underestimated. Do you know what I mean? Being a streamer, somebody to talk to, somebody to bounce off of, is amazing. The worst thing about it is you get into a small channel and you're talking to them, and they're sitting with 8 or 9 viewers or something, and you're the only one talking. When you need to leave, you can feel the pain. You can feel that, fuck, there, he's leaving.
Yeah,
because they know you're adding value, and it's like, please don't go.
Well, like, please don't go, but they can't say don't. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's like the pain behind the eyes. They go, oh, thanks for not to drop in, mate. Nice speaking to you, and it's like, oh.
And really inside they're going, please, just stay.
Inside they're like, nah.
The reason I know that is because I've been there.
Just drop off.
You know what I mean? You're sitting fucking Captain Privilege is the only one talking to you, and he's like, alright, gotta go play some games, and you're like, alright, well, I think I'm going to finish my stream up. I've done that quite a few times, do you know what I mean? Like, there's nobody talking to me, I've not got the will to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy streaming if there's somebody to talk to, but I also enjoy putting my feet up and just sitting back and playing video games. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm the exact same. I completely agree with that. That's one of the hardest things where you're like, I want to stream, I want to get a community and just chat shit while I'm playing games, right? And it's like, if you're doing it, and it's like, I could be doing this without a camera pointing at my face and no worrying about it because nobody's talking. The hardest thing is getting people in and get them chatting. I think, do you know, 9 times out of 10, see people that start streaming, it's because they're bored and they're lonely and they just want somebody to talk to. And then see if you got there, you're only getting that affirmation that people want to talk to you if you're sitting and nobody's chatting, and you're getting, you know, a viewer come in and they stay 30 seconds and then fuck off. Or you're getting 2 jump in, you're like, yeah, how you doing, guys? And then they disappear when you say that, and you're like, oh, fucking brilliant. But it's hard. It's very demoralising as well. And it must be, see, the people that are out there and streaming daily and getting no viewers and no chat and no interaction. It's terrible for your mental health.
It really is.
Awful.
It really is.
I like, it comes from a standpoint of self-awareness and realisation, and what are your fucking goals here? You know what I mean? Like, I think what COD pointed out very early on with some of my streams and stuff that he was enjoying was, I was just enjoying playing fucking computer game. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't sitting here thinking about the stream per se or the viewers so much as long as I was enjoying my fucking self, that would shine through on fucking games. And
I never know my viewer count. I never know how many people's watching me. I hide it.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? I don't watch my stream back. I pop out my chat into a window, and it's the pop out chat, and then I've got XSplit, and I can't see I covered the viewer list on the viewer number on XSplit. I can never see the amount of people that's watching me. And I've always
it puts you off if anything else. It totally confuses you.
You know what I mean? I remember sometimes, like fucking old COD8MYdog back in the day, same thing, hiding my viewer count. I remember Kyle phones me one time, live on stream, and I'm like, oh, there's Kyle phoning me. And that was the only guy I'd answered on stream because he was my stream partner. And put him on loudspeaker and that, and he's like, Truss, aye mate, do you know you've got 700 people watching you? I'm like, what? I've got fucking how many cunts watching me? And I
suck you bastards.
Need to be entertaining. Shit, there's people watching me. Fuck. And every cunt's like, this is amazing. This is probably the best stream. This is well entertaining. Just watching you shit yourself that you're entertaining or not.
You missed out a golden opportunity though. What you should have said was, what you mean to say is, if you don't have £5 as you're watching, you're all a bunch of fucking
that's why the things that really disheartens me about Twitch as well, right? See when I first started, Twitch was you had to get 400 people, 400 concurrent viewers. That was the partner thing, right?
Damn.
We never ever reached it. We reached 320 fucking odd concurrent viewers, and that's as high as we go. And we were there for months and months and months, messaging Twitch, come on please, we're super close, we know other people have got the same amount of concurrent views as us, and you've gave it to them. Do you know what I mean? And like, you've not got enough overall channel views, and you're like, for fuck's sake, we've been averaging this for 3 months. Do you know what I mean? Like, you give us partner, the possibility for us, and it was that rejection. And do you know what I mean? Like, in a combination with me losing my job, that I was like, we've not been able to get anywhere, I feel my motivation waning. I'm not going to have that. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to start struggling to pay my rent and stuff like that really soon. So streaming had to go for me. But see if the partner, if Twitch, like literally, like it was like a year after Twitch changed all their shit. Do you know what I mean? That's why the reasons, like, I'm happy for people when they get affiliate, but I'm the guy that will say to you, congratulations on getting affiliate, but you do realise it's a big nothing. It's a big fucking whip to do just to give Twitch money. Because think about it, the average affiliate gets 1 or 2 viewers, right? And they're taking up all that server space, streaming at 1080p, the chat space, people making clips, them saving highlights that will never get fucking viewed and stuff, or get very few views. So that's a lot of server space, that costs money. Do you know what I mean? So the affiliate is just so as Twitch can recoup some money off of your black hole. That's how Twitch will view like affiliate streamers, as a pit that they throw money into that doesn't get anything back. Do you know what I mean? So that's why they created the sub button and they take half the sub money in that. Do you know what I mean? Like, as a stepping stone,
it's a business at the end of the day.
it's a business at the end of the day, but partner's the real thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I celebrate affiliate. It means you can start getting your subs and that, and you can start really growing a community because you've got your emotes and that. That's the good side of it. It's super low to get, it's super easy to get, and that makes your ability to build a community better. Do you know what I mean? But see the amount of people that think, oh, I've got affiliate, that's me, I'm a streamer now, and they sit with fucking, and they sit with like 3 or 4 viewers. Do you know what I mean? Very low viewer count, and then they were talking about, nobody's talking to them. They get into this mindset, and they think, I thought I'd done it. Do you know what I mean?
I thought I'd made
I
it.
went through that. Do you know what I mean? I felt like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I got affiliate and that. Yeah, I've just got to start picking back up again. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully, I wasn't expecting to get back to 300 viewers anytime soon. Do you know what I mean? But I was maybe expecting over 10 and that, and it's never really happened for me since I come back. Do you know what I mean? And it's because all the people that used to follow me, like, dude, I had over 5,000 followers, and everybody unfollowed because I didn't stream for 2 years. Do you know what I mean? See the amount of times people must go through their follower list going, I'm just going to take away people. He's no streamed. I mean, I've had quite a few people like coming into my stream, like trickling in. And it's actually quite a good thing, because it means that they still think about me from time to time. I've quite a lot of people
We'll check that guy up and see if he's streaming again.
And they're like, holy shit, you're streaming? And I'm like, man, I've been back streaming for a good few months, like maybe even a year now. Do you know what I mean? And they're like, holy shit, follow. And I'm like, wait. You've unfollowed, so you literally typed in my name to see if I was streaming again, just on the off chance.
You're in the back of their mind.
Like, oh, do you know what? They're going, what's a good stream to watch? Oh, do you know what was a good stream? COD8MYdog. Let's go. Let's just type it in. Maybe watch an old stream of theirs or so. Oh wait, he's live now. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I think of the reaction, because that's the way I've been when I've searched up a few channels that used to be on.
Defos.
But again, it's like you say, it comes to that catch-22 consistency then, man. You know what I mean? It's really hard to keep that consistency up whilst at the same time fucking enjoying yourself and feeling creative and feeling new about things.
I know it sounds harsh when I say like affiliates are nothing, right? But it's to guard against you getting that fucking big mental hit. Do you know what I mean? It's to guard against that. Do you know what I mean? Like, see if you know that. If you know, do you know what I mean? Like, you're probably going to be disappointed after it. You're not going to be disappointed after it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you're prepared for
it.
It's like one of those ones where suddenly you've reached your goal and you've got fuck all to the after. It's like, I'm going for affiliate, you're going hard, and you hit it and you're like, what time for now? And that can fuck people up.
Because
see that not having a goal, not having a plan.
I've seen stream and like they treat Twitch just like another video game, and they get that affiliate and they're like, hey, completed Twitch. And they never stream again. And do you know what I mean? They were just there to get that achievement. It was just another game to play. Do you know what I mean?
It's like me, man. I've completed Battle Royale. I beat it. Don't see what the big fuss is about.
Like, the reason I started Indie Scots and that is no to build a network that makes money. Do you know what I mean? It's to build a network of people that are get the same ideas as me, that want to be creative. Like we were talking about last night, Troll. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to fucking get into all this like science podcasts and stuff and learn.
Defos.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And fucking learn with people. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't teach folk. We'd learn at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
And you can see that comes across well when you're learning with people, because people relate. and people love being able to like going, oh, that makes sense. All right, that's cool, that's great, and it's Dino. I don't think we've really mentioned much about Indie Scots on this podcast, so do you want to give us a brief overview of what it is and where to find it?
Indie Scots is pretty much on everywhere. The only one we've got an Instagram that doesn't really get used anymore, because of the people that run it have, because of the lockdown, they've got kids and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It's taking up all their time. So, we've got a Twitter account. Facebook doesn't get used anymore because Facebook's fucking dead. Let's be honest. It's just your mum and your granddad's on there, and they're not coming to watch the streams. Do you know what I mean? We've got the Discord. You'll find it all. But if you're wanting to find Indie Scots, just go to the Twitch channel. There's a stream most days. There's a stream on Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and there's the stream the day, the relay stream. That's once a month. And the relay stream is basically the idea behind the relay stream is to get the Scottish streamers, their communities mixing. Do you know what I mean? Like, because the people that the small Scottish streamers, everybody's kind of inconsistent, right? And not everybody keeps to the schedules and stuff like that. But the people that watch them like the Scottish part, and they like, do you know what I mean? They might even be Scottish themselves, and they just like watching somebody that's do you know what I mean? The same as them.
Aye, they can understand.
And they can understand the jokes and all that, right?
Aye.
So like, that's just a good way. The relay stream is a good way to introduce these groups of people together. Do you know what I mean? Like Judgmental Judy just raided Glaswegian PR. Everybody's in the chat now. Now the two of them know they two. There's in the stream, do you know what I mean? They're much more likely to get back. People hitting follow buttons. It's do you know what I mean? Like,
I was fucking shouting at her details on Twitter and whatnot, and that trying to encourage his following to go and fucking hook up with her, you know, totally, man.
But the hardest thing about any network, and it's not just Indie Scots, I mean, like, if anybody listening, if you're in any Discord that's a Twitch or a streaming network, you'll get this, right? It's the worst thing about networks is people will take today with the network and that, and they'll take, and when they're starting out, they'll come and they'll, do you know what I mean? They'll get involved and stuff, but then if they get a bigger following than you, chances are they'll leave.
Yeah.
Chances are they'll go, I've outgrown these cunts, and forget about all the help you gave them, or the advice you gave them, or the mental support you gave them. Now, we're not asking fucking, oh, do you know what I mean? Get everybody that followed and subbed to you to do the same to us. Do you know what I mean? No, we're not asking that. We're just asking you not to fucking, do you know what I mean? When you start getting somewhere, to completely disassociate with the fucking group of cunts that helped you get there. Do you know what I mean?
Don't go Beatles and think
help grow the network again, so as we can help the next cunt a wee bit better.
That's it, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's modern society. People take, and they don't give back. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, my mum always says to me, Graham, you give too much. You give too much. You get the piss taken out all the time because of it. And I'm like, aye, that's true. But see, if I don't give too much, mum, then I'll never find the genuine people like me, because they'll never have a chance to see that I'm genuine. Do you know what I mean? Like, somebody like, let's use the term fucks you over. But somebody does something like that, you're like, right, okay, no longer worth my time. I'm not going to get angry. Do you know what I mean?
It helps you separate the wheat from the chaff.
It helps you fucking, like, aye, exactly. Not the weak for the chaff, but it definitely helps you fucking, like,
know who's worth your time.
Who's worth your time and who's not worth your time. Aye, exactly.
I think that's one of the biggest things that I've taken away. Obviously, we spoke a lot last night. I jumped into the Indie Scots stream last night after I'd finished work and played a bit of Jackbox, and that was a lot of fun. And then we just sat and spoke, and it's like, you can tell literally Indie Scots isn't there to try and make you big, using other people to step on. It's there to raise everybody at the same time, and help as many people as possible. And you've said it yourself, it seems as though it's more focused on streamers, but it is there for any creatives. So if you're a musician, an artist, anything like that,
I mean,
get involved.
I once asked my granddad,
Scottish people.
Right? I once asked my granddad when I was 11 or 12 years old, Grandad, what's capitalism? And he goes, oh, capitalism, son, imagine society as a swimming pool, and everybody's in the same swimming pool. I'd be like, but we wouldn't all fit. Some people would drown because they'd be underneath the other ones, and some people would be standing on top of the other people to get above the water. And he goes, that's capitalism. I was like, do you know what I mean? And it's so true. And Indie Scots is a counter to that. Jump into our swimming pool, but we'll all fucking swim together and hold each other up. Do you know what I mean? Rather than nobody's going to stand on your shoulders in Indie Scots and push you under the water so as they can breathe. No, we'll
And if
all
they
get
do,
access to the fucking air. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. Nobody's going to Michael Barrymore at the end of the pool. It's fine. We're not going to.
That is a fucking old reference.
And
man.
I think we've proven that over the couple of years we've existed. Do you know what I mean? Everybody that spends a bit of time here, they get that vibe. Do you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
we're a supportive group. We're not just like people can come in and they can do the usual shit that happens in Discord networks. Do you know what I mean? Just share their links and stuff like that. But Indie Scots is one of the ones that if people just continuously see your link without having spoke to you, they're like,
Yeah,
this
you're getting
guy
it
is just one of those guys that's here to take. Do you know what I mean? He's just
Like dumping.
he's just a link dumper. Do you know what I mean? And that's like, there's no point in joining a Discord if your objective is just to dump links in it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
You're not going to get any clicks because people are like, alright, mate, fuck you. Bye. It's just stupid. I think that's the. Obviously, I only joined the Discord last night because I only realised that there was a Discord last night. Obviously, I've spoke to COD. I've been doing the podcast with Captain for fucking months now. And you've obviously spoke about Indie Scots and I've checked it out a couple of times. And it's not until I joined the Discord last night, I looked through it and I went, this is so different for any other Discord that I'm in. Like, you can tell there's people trying to support. Like, I've seen a couple of posts where people have put up, oh, listen, I'm new to streaming, what do I
none of
do?
the bullshit. Nobody takes the piss out
Aye.
of each other.
No.
Nobody's
No, you
negative
get a wee
towards each
joke.
other.
Exactly, you get a wee joke here and there, but see if you ask a question, you get a fucking answer. And that is so rare in Discords nowadays.
Had a lot of that in the
Like-
past few weeks. Just small advice stuff, basic advice
And you
stuff.
get
a
4 or
little
5
trips
people
and
jumping
flips.
back in going, oh, this,
I mean,
this,
Second
I've tried this.
opinions,
Is this
honest
wrong?
second
He's a
opinions.
legend,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Streamer man, but he had a little issue with some Xbox stuff, and there you go, man. You know, like I literally managed to sit and hook up all the OBS and shit for my computer. Like all that is fucking, it's essentially set up just from having learned for these motherfuckers. I never even had to ask anyone. I was just sitting there going, oh no, that's what he talks about. Oh no, that's how that goes. Aye, right, make sure I've got that there. I've heard them, I've sat and seen them and heard them point this out to several people before. You know, as don't want to say it's like a learning atmosphere, but when you surround yourself with people who are, as you say, open to questions and comments and helping, you only get better, man. You only get fucking
true.
better.
Level and open-minded people.
I mean, there's fucking Glaswegian BR tooting up my arse about the relay, like, oh, it's a really good thing you're doing here. And I'm like, yeah, man, but shit,
I
this
say
was here
level and
before I
open-minded people, and then you mentioned Glaswegian beer.
Shout outs to BR. But yeah, man, like quite literally, it was just like, bro, this idea was here before. I now literally just oversee the idea. Like that is as far as my participation goes with something like that. Everyone else in and around the network makes it fucking happen. You know, and by being there for each other, and there's Does Battle Duty and BR and fucking Chaos and that all talking amongst themselves, finding out who's playing what, finding out better ways to advertise each other's shit, and just getting involved with each other. You know what I mean? It's a different atmosphere altogether. When you're seeking to actually enlighten yourself by surrounding yourself by like-minded people, like you said, COD, then you can't help but win. It's the fucking universal law of attraction without sounding too much like a fucking cook, you know.
The law.
What? It fucking is,
Don't have
man.
a
You know what I mean? It's
piss in the sea,
manifestation.
Kev. It's the law.
It's fucking manifest, bro. It's manifest destiny. Oh, that's a different thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? You fucking manifest shit if you actually
know what?
put your efforts towards it.
I've always been a believer in what you put out is what you get back. Like, see if
Yeah.
you're a pure, open, happy-go-lucky guy, that's who you're going to end up surrounded with. That's going to be the kind of people you attract, and that's going to be the kind of people that stick around. See if you're a negative Nancy and you're a big moany cunt and you just slag people, that's the people you're going to end up stuck with. Because like attracts like. It's as simple as that.
That's it, man.
And that's I've been honestly, like, I woke up today and I was like, fucking gas. Getting in about this Discord, just scrolling through it, and I seen the stream today. I was jumping on, chatting away to Judgmental Judy and that. I'll jump back on to speak to everybody else it's on, but it's dino. I'm loving it, absolutely loving it, and it's great. It's because I jumped onto Judgmental Judy's and I was like, oh, like I personally, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I'm not like 100%, but see when I'm like doing streaming and stuff, I'm like, I want this to like shit hot. I want it to look amazing. I want to have overlays and all that stuff. And you jump on, you see somebody else's, they aren't doing that and they don't feel the need to. And it's like, mate, do I really need to? because the amount of fucking tech trouble I have.
Oh,
trying to
dude,
get
see,
overlays
that's
and
just
shit,
people
it's a pain in the ass, man.
copying another successful streamer. Oh, the
Yeah.
guy that I watched that's got fucking hundreds of views, he's got overlays and all that. You're like,
Scenes and
you
transitions.
just
and all
watch
that
somebody
shit,
else, then you don't need that shit. You just need to be fucking
Aye.
entertaining. Do you know what I mean? You just need to be a good streamer. Do you know
It's
what I
like
mean?
I get
Come on to my
arguments
stream, I've got no
YouTube, right?
overlays or that, but I've got things that nobody else has got. Do you know what I mean?
get-
Like,
I
Thunder.
no, I've got thunder. Do you know, mate? When have you ever seen anything like the hype train? Be honest.
It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
What if what you doing? It's the hype train.
you took something. You took something that was supposed to be used for some cheesy bullshit, and made it.
And I like to record that hype train.
bullshit, but it was
There's been 3
entertaining.
versions of it. Do you know what I mean? I like to record one every year, and the more people that see it, the more people can route my bit and record the hype train. Do you know what I mean? And the next version of the hype train's got to have more people in it this year when we do recording after lockdown. That's finished. There will be a new version of the hype train. Do you know what I mean? Just different people. Then like, do you know what I mean? Like so.
Grows and
It
grows
just
and grows.
like it keep growing. Like one of the things like you seen Hype CW. I'd really like to do Hype CW. Do you know what I mean? Like, and you have each of the wrestlers have their own wee parody song, and then we could do like a parody fucking album. Do you know what I mean? Like, just release it
Aye.
on fucking SoundCloud or something. Do you know what I mean? Like the stuff, the ideas I've got. Do you know what I mean? But I can't do any of them myself, and like.
Aye.
It's a wee bit selfishness that I need other people, but see at the same time, my selfishness is it helps other people. Do you know what I mean? Because I need to invest in other people in order to gain my selfish goals. Do you know what I mean? So like,
But it's self-awareness
win-win
as
for
well. You're
everybody.
not sitting here going, "Oh, I know I can do all of this myself, exactly how I want it." You're like, "No, I can do that, that, and that, but realistically, I will need somebody to make that and that a
Mate,
wee bit better quality, or
I
someone
can
that
see
can
the
create it better."
valley. I can see the valley, the stupid valley in front of me. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just like, I know that exists. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to sit here on the top of Mount Stupid and go, I can do everything. I'm the best. My ma told me I was the best. No, your ma told you were the best because you're her wee fucking favourite thing that exists because she made you.
Because she's
You're not the
back in the
best.
crotch, man. Aye.
Do you know what I mean? You're your ma's favourite. I'm not the best at everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on.
I think it's
You're the best at
it's
some things.
really-
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. It's very commendable as well that you're aware of that. There's so many people that have just got fucking blinkers onto their own faults and their own flaws.
It's the parents' fault. I really honestly blame the parents, man.
That is.
You could
it's-
do anything you put your mind to. No, you can't. No, you can't. Do you know what I mean?
No, you can't, but you get a Twitch account and you tell fucking simpy guys that they need to spend more money on you, and then you can. Money solves all
Choose
problems.
achievable goals, I think, would be my motto for Twitch.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? Choose achievable goals and don't fucking lie to yourself.
Aye. People have got habits of doing that. I'm going to stream all the time. It's like, mate, you probably won't.
Got to stream all the
Just try
time.
cut-
Stream for a week, get no viewers for a week. I'm fucking done with streaming.
Twitch is
got-
just the worst bit, man. It's just a dead platform, you know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
I'm going to
hard
stream
to
every
ability.
all the time. Does work. It does. Do you know what I mean? You will eventually gain a following. It takes a long ass time. I know because me and Kyle done it with COD8MYdog at the start. Do you know what I mean? Twitch is 6 months old. Nobody in Scotland knew what fucking Twitch was. Do you know what I mean? And me and Kyle's fucking sitting on it, man, and fucking streaming every single fucking day. Some of the streams were fucking horrible. Like, honestly, man, our streams were fucking terrible quality up until we're sitting about 20, 30 viewers, and some people are coming in with the technical knowledge to help us fix it. Do you realise that this, like, what are you using? How are you doing this? How are you doing this? Explain it to them. Oh, that's backwards as fuck. Try this. And it was people on Twitch that actually helped me understand how to stream. Do you know what I mean? Because I was just, like I said to you last night, I was Mr. Confident. There was nothing I couldn't do when I was younger.
Yeah.
And that included streaming. I'll figure it out. Because the way I was like, right, okay, we'll approach streaming the way I approached an apprenticeship. Like, it takes you around about 4 years to get a masterful grab on something, right? Same way as it took me 4 years to be somebody who didn't know how to fucking change a light bulb to somebody who could wire a factory and rewire, like, fucking, do you know what I mean? Work on a nuclear power plant if I wanted. Took me 4 years to get that. So the way I thought with Twitch was, if I do 4 years, then when at the end of those 4 years, my experience and the technical stuff, the morality stuff, how to do it, what works with Disney, do you know what I mean? Like how to spot trolls, how to, do you know what I mean? How to best approach things like that, all that stuff.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? And I think it shows now because I do have a lot of streaming experience, but like. See when you say to people, oh, like, I fucking used to get all these viewers, they come to your channel and they see you with 6, they're like, did you really? And you're like, do you know what I mean? And like, it's hard, and I think that's one of the reasons. Like, see if 2 things had happened. Twitch had the different affiliate thing before I lost my job, and I could have made it to Twitch partner. Do you know what I mean? 300 viewers concurrent would easily get me partner nowadays. If that had happened, I'd still be streaming. My follower count I wouldn't have lost the 4,000 followers that I did. Would be sitting way higher, and we'd probably be one of the ones that people talk about in Scotland. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the big Scottish stream.
Mm-hmm. But I'm kind of glad we didn't, because it is allowing indie Scots to flourish without a marquee streamer that people come in and try and hang on the coattails of.
Yeah,
Without naming names.
You've got that. Yeah, of course. There's a couple of other Discords I'm in where people come in and go, "Is XYZ here?" No, really. Is this other person that they also deal with here? Sometimes, no often. It's like, and that's the last you hear for that person. That's it. They stay in the Discord, so it's got a big number of people, but they never say it. They never interact. They never do it.
So that's the interactive. It's muted video.
Exactly. Yep. They're there just in case something pops up for the martyr. It's like, no, that's
the martyr,
not
the marquee.
No, the martyr. He's going to die for that cause.
Just turned up at an X fucking Resonate and just, hello, Akbar! Poor Patcherley's sitting at the sidelines going, that was my job, I was going to destroy it all. I think this is good enough time as ever to wrap it up, folks. I want to take a moment to say big shout out to COD8MYdog for fucking coming and joining us this evening at a late... I'll say it was a late notice, but we did kind of pre-late notice him on the basis of assumption. However,
2 o'clock in the morning last night, we were doing a podcast and Walkerley's probably not got to show up. You want to come?
we never said totally no. We just said 99.9% of the time. It happens every time. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's fucking really much obliged. Be sure to check COD out. As he says, COD8MYdog. It's COD8MYdog on Twitch and on Twitter, and of course get involved with us over at Indie Scots to hear more about all that funky fresh good stuff. You can find the Discord links, I do believe, on Indie Scots Twitch. That's INDI Scots, spelt it wrong because we're gangster like that, you know. We punk
and
off
just
like
just
that.
before we end, Indie Scots is nothing political. Indie Scots stands for Independent Scotsman, but because that was really long, we shortened it to Indie Scots. And the independent means that every streamer is an independent streamer. They have their own channel. They're completely independent. But we're Scotsmen, and that means do you know what I mean? Like, we have something in common. Do you know what I mean? Like, Independent Scotsman is a fucking inclusive group for Scottish people. Do you know what I mean? Because if we had just did an inclusive streaming group, you'd end up with people, and there'd be no identity. Do you know what I mean? There'd be no identity. It'd just be another Discord with everybody muting it because there's just fucking 4,000 people in it posting, going live links every day.
Yeah. The thing about Indie Scots is obviously the name does imply it's for independence, right? It's absolutely not. You can come in if you're a Tory, an SNP supporter, Labour, who gives a shit?
You might get a few jokes if you're a Tory, but we still love you.
Aye.
We just don't love your political view, you cunt.
Really bad cap out of this, alright?
Aye, if you are just starting out and you're worried or nervous or just feel awkward about it, get involved and ask. Pick people's
Head on over to Indie Scots, 100%, man. 100%.
I found it through Twitter. Twitter was the easiest way I found it. Twitter, Indie Scots, and it's just pinned at the top. We'll get a wee link there to the Discord.
Yeah.
But aye.
Perfect.
As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. COD again, from myself, thank you very much. It's always very interesting because you're a well-spoken man. I really enjoy
Thank you.
speaking to you. You can always learn something new, which is nice. I hope the listeners and the viewers have too. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hope you have a lovely lockdown, and thanks for your time.
Peace.
Just remember, you've got a finger in the bum hole.